And welcome back, everybody. Mark Donovan, president of the Utica Boilermaker Road Race, and Jim Stasaitis, the race director, with us. We're talking about the Boilermaker, July 14th, always the second Sunday in July. And we talked earlier, Mark, about the race being capped. The 15K is capped at 14,500. You've reached that point. But you do take names, do you not, for a waiting list?
Yes. So what the message I think people should go away with, if you haven't been able to register while we are capped out, we'd strongly encourage you to go on to Run Sign Up off our website and get on the waiting list. The nature of the 15K is such that folks that register back in March, they have training. There's untold numbers that injuries arise.
Family
emergencies, military personnel are off to deployments.
Mm-hmm.
Life gets in the way, and people defer, so spots open up. So if you're still interested, get on the waiting list, keep an eye on your emails. If you'll probably come off, you'll get a chance to, you get 48 hours to register, and you can be part of the event. And
people that run this year that are in, they get a preference for the following year, yes?
Yes, actually they will. We call them preferred runners. Mm-hmm. They get early access to the race, and they've got a limited guaranteed spot for next year's race. We give them a week where they can register at this year's prices, and then after that week we close it down for a day, and then we open it up to the general public.
Mm-hmm. The people that are running this year, hard for us to believe, but there are some people that are trying to get out of the way of the Boilermaker, but they need to be aware that on Sunday, the roads are impacted. Jim, you know about this. All those roads are closed down. At what time?
They start closing some of the roads down at 5 o'clock, actually around the start line, 2 o'clock in the morning. Once the bars are empty, they close that whole finish line area down, the red zone. Security comes in so we can set up the finish line, everything we need to be done down there. Then the roads to the general public on the course are usually closed by 6 o'clock in the morning. There's a few places where you can cross over, but get to where you have to go early.
One of the things that has always amazed me, Mark Donovan, is all the impact that race has on the finish line. Cups and just all the litter that all those people make. A couple hours after the race is done, you wouldn't know there had been a race there.
Last year, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, standing in the middle of Varick with Dave Reichert.
Yeah. You
wouldn't have known that there were 40,000 people or anything went on in that area. And what a testament to all the support the city of Utica sweepers come through.
Yeah.
You know, do not get in the way.
I hear you.
They clean up.
The Corporate Cup, Jimmy, has been a part of the race for a long time. Cosmo Castellano has been boarding that for a number of years. Talk about the Corporate Cup.
33 or 34 years, I believe, it's been going on. And you know, it doesn't cost anything to join. If your company has a team, whether it's a small company, medium size, large company, you know, get in touch with Cosmo. Actually, everything's right on our website under Corporate Cup, and you can have a team. And again, then trophies are given out, plaques, all sorts of things, and money is raised for certain charities. Everybody puts their favorite charity into a hat, and we pull some out, and we give money to those charities of the winning teams.
Yeah. Have you ever, I know years ago it was done, Mark Donovan, but I don't know if it's been done lately, and that is an economic impact that the Boilermaker has on this community. Has one of those been done in recent years?
Not in recent years. The last report I can find pegs us, and it's been several years now, at between $10 and $11 million over the course of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is just fantastic. It's, you know, the hotels are filled up, and if you just think back, Joe, how many 5 years ago, how many new hotels have come up in the last, call it a decade, and they're full.
Yeah. Well, there was a time when if you didn't get a hotel months in advance, there was no way you're going to get a room in Utica. So all these new hotels has got to be helping.
I remember being at the information booth at Masonic one year, and we were calling hotels in Syracuse and Albany trying to find rooms for people. I mean, that far away, because there were no rooms in Utica.
Yeah, I've got to tell you this story, Mark. Going back years ago, small economic impact, probably 50 cents worth, but a runner was staying in one of the motels on North Genesee Street. And he stopped at a convenience store to get a cup of coffee before the race. And he came in and, well, he didn't have any money with him. His wallet was back at the hotel. He meant to put some change in his shorts, but didn't. So he got the coffee and said, oh, I didn't bring any money with me. And the guy at the convenience store saw his bib and saw his running outfit. And he said, you're running the Boilermaker, that's on us.
Yeah, he's going to make it up in spades.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is this urban, the Boilermaker has a program called urbanization?
I'll use the term community outreach.
Okay.
So, we're a nonprofit, which a lot of people aren't aware of.
501c3.
501c3, and as a community organization, as I mentioned, community outreach. So within the community outreach, we have several programs. Kids in Training program. Currently have 4 schools in the area. Basically, we're supporting an after-school running program at the elementary level in these schools. Trying to get in, find some advocates within there they'll take this core program and build it out. And Kernan School in the spring had 90 kids sign up for it, and it's teaching them about exercise, teaching them about nutrition. So they run a little bit, they exercise a little bit. We provide healthy snack and water, and it just gets them involved in thinking of eating well and exercise, which is really the core. And if you can get the kids at that level, so that's one piece to it. Behind our building, we have an urban garden. And last year out of that garden, we produced over 200 pounds of fresh produce that we share with our neighbors, as well as a lot went to Mother Mary Ann's West Side Kitchen, which is a neighbor down the road from us. And we're very fortunate. You mentioned Leadership Mohawk Valley. Their community impact project 17 years ago was those signs. Community impact project this year was they built a lean-to within that garden, as well as a couple compost bins. And the lean-to is engineered to capture rainwater, so we can irrigate with natural and try to get that garden a little greener.
Yeah, yeah. The people that you want to come out, Jim, the spectators, you want them to come out a half hour earlier. Is there a particular spot that you want them to go to, or?
The entire course. Wherever you stand at the entire course, because as these segues, as they're filming it, when they're filming it, they want everybody to get that race experience. So, so they're just not filming an empty street. So they want the people out there. If you got cowbells, bring them out, whatever. They'll go out ahead of time with another segue, say, cheer when you see the cameraman coming. So again, they'll know when it's coming, and they want that full Boilermaker experience.
The people that turn out for the Boilermaker, some of them, Mark, have turned out every year from the beginning. It's incredible.
Yeah, and Joe, I think the message is keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Just come out earlier.
Yeah.
Go. A lot of people, as you know, have the same spot. They've gone to the same spot for 30 years, 40 years, whatever it's been, and just keep doing what you're doing. Get out a little earlier and keep your eye open. And when you see, as Jim mentioned, you see a Segway, pretend it's a runner and go crazy like you would for a runner. Yeah.
And anybody that's got any other questions, Jimmy, that we didn't get to today, there's a great website for you.
Great website, or the race director at Boilermaker.com. I'm more than happy to answer the questions.
Good. Okay. Thanks, guys. Good luck. We'll see you on July 14th.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for us this week. We'll be back next week. We'll do it all again. Don't forget CNYhomepage.com. Speaking of websites, lots of good stuff there. Until next time, take care of yourself, everybody.